Hey everyone, welcome back to RJK English. We're moving on with basic English grammar. So remember to hit like and subscribe. Do you have friends that are learning English? Make sure to share RJK English with them. Are you learning business English? Make sure to look at our business English. We have a lot of things to offer. Today, we're moving on to past continuous. We are going to keep going through this book, English for Everyone. I am not sponsored by them, but I use it for people that I teach, and I find it to be really, really useful. I have a link below that I will post. So, you are talking with a friend, and they asked you, what were you doing last week? And you look back in the past and look at a time in the past when you were doing something continuously. We already did the past simple. So they could say, what were you doing at 5 o'clock? And then we're going to describe the past. They can say, what did you do yesterday? You could say the past simple at that time. It's a one-off thing. It happens in the past, let's say right here. Boom. I ate. It's just general. I ate when? Yesterday. I ate yesterday. But they say, what were you doing yesterday in the afternoon? Now we're going to do the past continuous. This is how we do it. You put the subject in, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, add was or were, and then the verb base plus ing. So, what were you doing yesterday afternoon? I was eating. I was eating. Now, here, when do you know when to use was or were? Do you remember this from the last time? I, he, she, or it, was. We consider those singular. Here we look at the you of respect. This is probably left over from somewhere in the past in English. We, you, they, you add were. So I was eating. Now this is the magic part. This doesn't change. You just change was or were. So I was eating. He was eating. What was the dog doing? It was eating. What were we doing? We were eating. We were. What were you doing? You were eating. Or they were eating. That's how easy it is. Now let's talk about when you use this. Let's say I'm talking about last week I was hiking in Germany. Let's say I went on a trip. I was hiking in Germany. Remember, you're here and you're thinking back to something you were doing continuously in the past. Last month at this time, you're thinking back, you're talking about where you were last month at this time. Maybe you were at work and you're thinking, oh, I wish I wasn't at work. I wish I was where I was a month ago. Last month at this time, I was hiking. I was hiking in Germany. Last month at this time, you were hiking in Germany. All right. How else do we use this? We often use this when we're telling a story. Okay. You're telling your friend a story about something amazing that happened yesterday. First, you use this to set the scene. Last week, I was eating lunch when someone knocked at the door. Notice this is in the past simple because it happened once and completed. I was eating and someone knocked at the door. Let's look back at our chart here. So I'm talking to my friend and I'm looking backward. I was eating. I've got a fork here and there's a big steak on the plate or something and I'm at my table. I was eating when someone knocked at the door. This is one instance while you were eating. Can you see that? How that would work? Something interrupted what you were doing. We often tell stories in this way. I was walking down the street when all of a sudden I saw Jenny. This is how we tell a story. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Children were laughing and playing on the street when the storm came. You know, they were doing all these things and all of a sudden something happens. So I was taking a photo when all of a sudden a monkey grabbed the camera. So this is how we use this. It's pretty easy, but you have to think about how you're using. You're thinking in the past, and it's not just one thing that happened at one time and is done. If it happened at one time and is done, we use the past simple. All right, I hope this was helpful. See you later. Hi everyone, welcome to RJK English. Make sure to like and subscribe, and that will help me make more of these videos. I'm on YouTube and on Instagram, and see us on Facebook, and we can talk further.